My name is Basil On the 24th of March 2022, on my way to the office at about 8:45 a.m., very early in the morning on the Lagos traffic, I had this prompting in my spirit on the need to do something to be part of the solution of this our great country, Nigeria. And the idea then was that I should start a YouTube program by the name Please Ponder with Basil. And of course, 2 years gone, I'm happy to bring to our notice today that we are commencing this program. Like I said, when you use the word ponder, I think it's good I try to introduce to us what this word means, and of course so that we will begin to understand the direction that we go with this program. The word ponder means to weigh in the mind. Of course, when you look at a lot of issues that are happening in our environment, possibly it's come to that point that nobody even take a thought of the things that we see day to day. And of course, that comes to the question, what are you doing, or what am I doing to ensure that we solve the problems that we have around us? That big question is, are you part of the problem or you are part of the solution? So when you use to ponder, like I said, it means to appraise, to weigh issues that we see every day in the mind, to think about them, to reflect on them. To ponder, it means to consider, especially quietly, because there are a lot of things that confront us every day. You tune the news, you see them, but especially those of them that we see as we walk around the street. Things that might look so minute that we no longer pay attention or consideration to them. We are talking about, yes, I know many times we have a lot of debates on people that talk about things that happen in our country. But the question really is, when we debate, what are the solutions that come out of them? Of course, life experience has also shown me and also taught me that many of the things that have become solutions to the world today, they came out of thoughts, out of careful study and looking at issues. The Bible says in Ephesians chapter 4 verse 8 that whatsoever things that are good, whatsoever things that are noble, whatsoever things that are of good report, see if there be any value in them, say think on those things. So that is why you can see today, men from time immemorial sat down, thought about situations, and they brought out solutions that we are all enjoying today. In the medical field, in the aviation, in the maritime, in banking sector, came out of the thought of men. So for me, I just believe that if we can look at issues that is not making us to get to possibly the advancement of other nations, by carefully looking at them, giving thoughts onto them, we could so much be helping people by giving them faith to know that change is the only that is constant about life. And of course, we are talking about positive changes. So how can you have ideas? How can you sit down to think about them? If you look at like the hen, when the hen lay eggs, the hen will take time to sit on the eggs. Eggs not sat on, definitely at the end of the day will not be hatched. So there are many of those that are carrying ideas, but at the end of the day, we are not seeing the manifestation or the final result of our dreams or our visions. So I believe that if we can come up with topics of day-to-day happenings, we could, just in our little way, be contributing to making a better society. It is said that charity begins at home. The charity we are talking about could be what you do or what you do not do in the corner where you find yourself. we can contribute. We can decide not to be part of the problem of our nation. We can choose to be part of the solution. Yes, many people will say, well, I've given up. It's already bad enough. This nation cannot be helped. There's nothing anybody can do about it. But you may not be totally true, because there's always something to do about it. People are contributing. People are building nations. Go outside the world. It could just be about you acknowledging the goods in other people. It could just be about you being patient or taking it easy with other people that you see around you. It will just be about you speaking positive words into the life of people. But I believe that if we identify those issues, we identify those topics, and we talk about them, we discuss them, maybe somebody in authority that God has placed in position to do something about this issue may just be listening somewhere. But let's talk about them. We generate the topics, you pass your comment across, and of course, we see how we can advocate on things that can change our society. Yes, many people might be doing things out of ignorance, even though in law they say ignorance is not an excuse. But you may be shocked that the things that many people do, they don't even know that it is wrong. For example, somebody walking on the streets, after he has taken a bottle of water or pure water and throw it on the street, he may not say anything wrong in it, because first he was not taught to know that it is wrong, and so in his or her consciousness it may not be a wrong thing. There are people that still drove on one way today. Yes, some of them might know that it's wrong, but some of them, they don't even think it is wrong. So that is why if you are one of those people that choose to be on the path of righteousness, people begin to look at you as if something is wrong in your head. But please, I want to welcome you to this channel. I want you to be part of this channel. But the first way we can do this is that you have to like this channel first. You have to subscribe to this channel first, so that from time to time there are a lot of topics that I can tell you that for many of us they might be insignificant, but if we begin to address them from our corner, and it will just be like a matchstick, and when we light up the matchstick, I believe that the spark can go a long distance to change the mindset of people. Because for me, I believe that the only way we can change our nation is to change the orientation, the mindset of people. And if we don't start from there, we might just be beating around the bush. We might just be pushing our investment into the wrong place. So let's start with the mind. And if we can work on the mind, if we can discuss issues that affect the mind of people, that affect the minds of our nation, I believe that we can begin to have a country or a nation that will at least something to deliver to our children and those yet unborn. So I want to welcome you on board, and I believe strongly that it's going to be a very pleasurable ride. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be interesting topics, and I also believe that it is going to be thought-provoking. The idea is to set so many into action so that at the end of the day, when we stand with people of other nations, we'll be proud that we have a country and that we have people that can bring a positive change. So I want to say welcome. Please like this channel. The channel is Please Ponder with Basil. So I'm inviting you on board to subscribe, to like the page. It's on YouTube for now. And of course, if you subscribe, if you like the page, then you give us a big chance and opportunity to continue to come up with topics that are thought-provoking, that can help us reset our mindset for a better society that we all dream and envisage. So please, just click the subscribe button, or you like this page. Thank you.